Lian Ji's mom comes up to her, worried, and says it's okay if she doesn't want to perform here. Lian Ji tells her, "Mom, I missed you so much." Her mom asks, "What are you talking about? We live together." So, Lian Ji says, "Mom, I miss you all the time." She thinks about how much her mom suffered because of her when she wasn't here, but not anymore. Now, she won't let anyone insult her or her mom. Lian Ji then takes her mom onto the stage and tells her, "You dance with me too." Her mom says, "But I don't know how to do this." Lian Ji tells her, "Then just follow me." Then, the two of them dance very well together. Lian Ji looks at the magic powers on her hand and thinks about what changes she should make. God is going against her, and let them. She thinks that they can't do anything to her now. Then, Lian Ji tells her mother, "Mom, don't worry, it's my birthday today, and I promise you that from today onwards, I will never let you suffer." Sha is very shocked, and asks Lian Ji, "How do you know how to dance like this?" Lian Ji replies, "What, are you surprised? There are many more surprises, you still have a lot to see." On the other side, we see Lian Ji's stepbrother, Han. His friend comes rushing to tell him that Lian Ji has completely changed. She just slapped Sha at the party. Han can't believe it and says that Lian Ji is such a big coward. How could she do that? I think you've lost your mind. Go get yourself checked. Just then, Han hears that his big brother has arrived, and he gets happy that his brother came so soon. We then see Lian Ji's eldest stepbrother, Chan, who has come home and is meeting his dad and Lian Ji's stepmom. They say that he should have come sooner than his mother. Just then, Han quickly runs in and says, "Brother, you're here, please transfer me some money quickly. My pocket money is finished." Chan gets angry and asks Lian Ji's mom, "Stepmom, managing Han's pocket money is your responsibility, so how did he run out of money?" She tries to say something, but Chan cuts her off and says, "Fine. You don't need to manage the money anymore. I will cover my brother's expenses from my own pocket." Lian Ji gets angry hearing this, seeing how her mom is being treated here. People around them also start talking about Lian Ji's mom, saying how her stepson is treating her. They say she married into such a rich family, she should be enjoying her life instead of interfering with her stepson's money. Lian Ji comes over to defend her mom and says, "Are you free? I need to talk to you." She then sits across from the three of them, Chan, Han, and his father, and uses her magic to find out about them. She learns about Chan. He is aloof and domineering, belongs to the family, and his company is under his control. He is always busy with work, but in the future, he will be caught in a fraud case, and his company will go bankrupt. He will become so poor that he will freeze to death on the street. Chan is thinking, why does Lian Ji look so different? Before, whenever she saw me, she would just cower like a mouse, and today, her attitude is so strong. Then, Lian Ji starts finding out about her younger stepbrother, Han. She learns that he has been a very rude student since high school and only knows how to create problems. In the future, he will bully the local girl, Ju. To take revenge, Jiang will break his legs, and he will be in a wheelchair forever, and also go crazy. Then, to take revenge on Jiang, he will try to kill Ju, after which he will be jailed for 20 years. Finally, when he gets out of jail, he will die in a car accident. Lian Ji is watching Chan while knowing all this about him, and he starts thinking, why is she looking at me like I'm a big joke? Lian Ji's stepsister, Devi, is also at home, and seeing her, Lian Ji starts finding out about her future too. She is a very love-obsessed person, and the guy she loves is a big cheater who will defraud her, steal her money, and sell her into prostitution. Thinking about all this makes Lian Ji laugh. Devi wonders what's wrong with her and why she's laughing. Lian Ji looks at her stepfather, Mr. Ju, and thinks there's no need to check his future. When all his children have bad luck, something bad is bound to happen to him too. My mom didn't marry into a rich family, she married into an unlucky family. Everyone in this house, from the eldest to the youngest, is just a side character. Then, Lian Ji tells her mom, "Mom, tomorrow morning we are going to the civil court." Her mom asks, "What for?" Lian Ji replies, "Tomorrow, I will get you a divorce so we can both leave this family." Everyone is shocked, asking, "What are you saying?" Lian Ji says, "I've decided. I will take my mom away from this family." Her stepfather says, "Can we sit down and talk properly?" why are you talking about divorce? Lian Ji's mom also asks what happened, why is she talking like this? Devi starts discussing if Lian Ji has gone crazy. Lian Ji says, I want to separate my mom from this family, so I need a divorce. Chan then tries to clarify to Lian Ji, I admit that the words I used at the party were a bit harsh, but I didn't mean to upset her. I just wanted to teach my younger brother Han a lesson about wasting money, which is why I took over his pocket money responsibility. Hearing this, Han immediately asks, brother, you don't want to give me pocket money? Lian Ji starts thinking that her stepfather fulfilled her mother's wishes for 3 years when she wasn't here, but his 3 children are all villains who have very different. She thinks, but I can't leave from here either, because the guard banished me from there and sent me here. If I try to leave, I won't be able to. Lian Ji's mom tries to persuade her to drop whatever she's thinking. So, Lian Ji says, okay, I'll forget about it for now. She thinks to herself, I have to do something to go back to the heaven realm. What if I change all of their fates? Maybe the seal to go back to the heaven realm will break, and my work will also be done. Then, she tells them, why don't you let me manage Han's pocket money? I think 20,000 a month is perfectly fine for his pocket money. Besides, he and I are in the same class, so I can keep an eye on what he does and doesn't do all the time. Chan agrees to this, and Han asks in shock, brother, how did you agree to her? Lian Ji is then happy. Later, when Lian Ji is sleeping, she hears a voice from the heaven realm saying that no matter how hard she tries to change anyone's fate, she won't succeed because the rules cannot be changed. The next day, Lian Ji is leaving for school when she finds a jade pendant. Touching it makes her feel many different powers, and she understands that this thing might be useful. Perhaps she can use it to create a path to heaven and break the seal. After arriving at school, when Lian Ji is in class, she sees Ju and thinks, this girl is also in my class. Is this a coincidence or an arrangement by the guard? This is truly very interesting. Lian Ji mocks Sha about the test they took today, saying, your IQ is so low, you're going to fail again. But when the test results come out, the boy distributing the papers tells Sha that she failed, and Lian Ji, on the other hand, got a perfect score. Hearing this, Sha is shocked and says, how is this possible? She angrily looks at Lian Ji's paper and immediately leaves. Han is also sitting in this class, and he is very angry at a girl, thinking that he will go fight her with his friend after class. When Lian Ji hears this, she yells, oh, so you're sitting in class and saying bad words. Now, 2,000 will be cut from your pocket money. Hearing this, his friend starts laughing and says, just because my brother gave you the job of giving him pocket money, it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. You're talking rudely to me too. Now 2,000. Han is even more shocked and can't say anything to Lian Ji. After this, Han and his friend are leaving to go fight. They have prepared sticks to hit the boy. Just then, Lian Ji arrives and yells at him, oh, so you're going to fight? She looks at his face and says, look at how badly you got beaten up, how useless. As she is walking away, Han says, if you are so great, why don't you fight then? Lian Ji says, fine, let's go fight. Then Han and his friend quickly follow her. The 3 of them go and sit in a cafe, waiting for the boys Han and his friend are supposed to fight. As they start arriving, Han says, come on, let's go fight. Lian Ji tells both of them to sit down, and when the other group leaves, Han asks, what does this mean? You said we would fight, and now you're backing out. She says, why do we need to go fight? Our work will be done. She points to the juice and signals Han, and he asks, do we really have to do that? Lian Ji says, I said so. Then Han takes the glass and starts walking, and when his friend also stands up to follow, Lian Ji uses magic to make him sit down and says, you just sit and watch the show. He wonders if he can control himself.